let's explore the rewards for being a promiscuous woman. Well, that's how kind of women get the highest STD rate. Well, that's kind of how women get the most single mother pregnancies, the single mothers. That's how women get used and abused and taken advantage of, and all men wanted sex. That's how women be alone with that box wine at night and be drinking and wishing they had a man.
Box wine,
Yeah, the box wine. You know they fond of the box wine.
I like the box wine though. Don't put the box wine. I like box wine.
Yeah, that good. I told you they love box wine. I don't know why, but they love box wine. It's the cheapest shit ever, but they love box wine in boom form. But anyway, so that's how they be up there with that glass of box wine. You know what I'm saying? And be alone. And if you think you're lonely now, that's why they be singing that shit, because the price of wasting your youth and being promiscuous and getting flown out and getting entertained by all these dudes after it's all stretched.
The majority of women are not traditional, but I will say with men's behavior, at least when they're younger. Now, when they're ready to wife up someone, yes, they want the traditional woman. But as far as, the woman that doesn't have any sleazy pics or whatever, I don't know. I don't think you guys are showing them attention.
What?
I don't know though. I could be off. What? I don't know.
It's subjective.
Hey, don't let niggas fool you. Every man loves sleazy pics. Don't let nobody lie to you.
Wait, hold on. Let's go in order. Because this
pastor
is
loves sleazy pics.
I just got so much to say, but
me too. But
we're gonna do it in the proper order. We're gonna start with Fatty. Go ahead, bro.
The woman on the video is absolutely right. She can do all of that during the 20s, get flied out, get all the parties, get all the invitations, go to all the clubs, get all that she wants, and because she looks pretty good, at 30 there will be a sucker ready to wife her, and she get the double life. She can get both worlds, and she can still get saved by a sucker on the end of the road. So she's actually right. She's being realistic. What we talk about is women shouldn't do that. They shouldn't, but they can get away because there's an enormous amount of suckers that will be willing to save her in the end of the rainbow. That's the reality. She shouldn't do that, but she, a woman that is away from Instagram, a woman that is away from scandally clad clothing, and she will not have the same amount of fun, the same amount of experience, the same amount of whatever she wants to do when she was younger than a woman that is out there. It's like hiding a Louis Vuitton bag behind the wall or below the bed. Nobody sees it. It might be a Louis Vuitton bag, but if you don't see it, nobody's going to pick you. But if it's in front on the window shop, everybody's going to want to get it, and everybody's going to take you for a walk. There's a reality. I know it's kind of controversial on this place, but that's how women are rolling right now, and we'll be suckers if we wouldn't admit that women are doing that all the time.
Fatty for president.
Good analogy.
Not president.
Coach K, do you want to add to your previous answer?
That's okay. No, it's okay.
Oh, that was solid.
What's that horrible
noise?
noise?
We're going to go to you. All right. There's no reward in being a traditional woman. What are your thoughts?
Who are you going to me?
Yes.
Okay. Shouts out, Fatty. That was a good analogy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I agree. When you see the plain Janes, whatever that is in your eyes, whatever's a plain Jane, I don't know. Everyone's got different criteria. No, they're not going to be invited to all the parties. They're not. They're not going to be. But who cares about being flued out? I don't. I'm never into that anyway. Why people want to be flued out? But yeah, you're not at the front. But men like what men like. You guys want traditional, but what you are attracted to. It's visual. Let's just have it right. Something that's plain, you're not going to know that it's got the best traits until you court her or date her. But off the rip, you might not even be attracted to her straight away because she's plain. But the other girl that's a bit whatever, attractive, glossy, yeah, she's going to have different experiences. She's going to have different opportunities that will be presented to her. Whether people like it or not, that's just the facts. And do you know what I mean? And the man will like a plain Jane, but no disrespect, half of you lot cheat with the girl that is the glossy one. So, stand by.
The glossy one. I like it.
Okay, that statement by itself, I feel like okay, they have to be a reward because there's a pros and cons to every subject. But what she was talking about in context was like getting dressed up, getting fancy, getting dates, having nice adventures, experiences, and I feel like okay on that part she's right because if you want to be courted more or get more attention, because basically when you have good looks and sex appeal, you're going to get more attention from men, you're going to get more offers and dates. And that's correct. If you're plain Jane, you're not going to get as much. I know some plain Jane, I have some plain Jane
Did you say
friends,
offers of dicks?
and I did not say nothing like this.
Oh,
What are
okay.
you talking about?
That's what it is, though.
Stop perpetuating.
Okay. Oh, yeah, are you doing? Anyway, so back to what I was saying. If you're plain Jane, I know that at some point in your life, you might feel like you're missing out or feeling a little lonely or not getting any attention because you're not overly expressive and doing too much as far as dressing and makeup and nails and whatever. So I can see that aspect. She's right, but no, there's still a reward. It's just not the same rewards. Everybody's not the same. So if you're plain and that's how you are naturally and you feel comfortable and happy like that, then you're going to get different rewards. You might not go to Dubai, but you might get a house and a husband and 3 kids and life insurance.
Wait,
And you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
And
One mic, y'all.
something, there are other rewards. So that's all.
Can she retire?
Come on, fatty.
Say that.
No,
Can
ask
she
the question.
retire?
Yeah, can she retire from flying out to Dubai and get a house, 3 kids?
No, yeah,
husband
but
in
we're just talking
Pennsylvania?
about being. You remember, people are who they are. So if I'm a woman that is very plain, simple, I don't do too much, I don't wear loud colors, I don't do too much of my hair, I don't wear weave, I don't get loud colors on my nails. That's who you are, that's who you identify and you feel comfortable with being. Don't change because you see all these girls wearing stiletto heels and long nails and weave extensions. You're like, I'm gonna go get weave. No, be yourself. But you're gonna have your wins and your losses, just like they're gonna have their wins and losses. When they have to deal with all those men, they're gonna get fucked over too. Like men will come and be all smiling in your face and do some bullshit too, or like put you in situations you don't want to be in. So in the end of the day, they are cons to those situations. So even though she might say, "Oh, there's no incentive, it's no being traditional," but guess what? The incentive is you won't be going through all those bullshits that those girls that are fancy are going through with all those men that are inviting them to dates. Like maybe them leaving them there, or like I don't know what their attitude is like, but if a man takes you on a date and don't pay and this is like a large bill or some weird shit, like things happen and people are crazy. So there's pros and cons to both sides. So she's only talking about the good stuff.
And therein lies the issue, right? So there is no reward in being a traditional woman. That's the biggest lie ever told, right?
Yeah.
But let's explore the rewards for being a promiscuous woman. Well, that's how kind of women get the highest STD rate. Well, that's kind of how women get the most single mother pregnancies, the single mothers. That's how women get used and abused and taken advantage of, and all men want is sex. That's how women be alone with that box wine at night and be drinking and wishing they had a man. The box wine. You know they're fond of the box wine.
I like the box wine though. Don't put the box wine. I like box wine.
Yeah, that good. I told you they love box wine. I don't know why, but they love box wine. It's the cheapest shit ever, but they love box wine and boom form. But anyway, so that's how they be up there with that glass of box wine. You know what I'm saying? And be alone. And if you think you're lonely now, that's why they be saying that shit, because the price of wasting your youth and being promiscuous and getting flown out and getting entertained by all these dudes after it's all stretched out and worn out and you got all these babies and you got all these STDs and everything like that is, yeah, it's a shelf life to your beauty. It's a shelf life to your body elasticity. It's a shelf life to that stuff. And so at the end of the day, you end up with nothing. So you don't end up with nothing. So the reward of being a traditional woman is you're gonna find a man is gonna find you who's gonna treasure you, who's gonna value you, who's gonna see you for you and not just what your fake hair, your fake breasts, your fake weave, your fake butt, your fake eyelashes. and he's gonna see you for who you are, appreciate who you are, and he's gonna marry you, and he's gonna take care of you. That's the reward for being a traditional woman.
Can I
Unlike
just
that other stuff that people talking about.
Israel? So, why is being a traditional woman correlated being looking plain? Is there no? So you're trying to say, is there no like good-looking traditional women?
It is, but wait a minute, Shan. So you're conflating because the question was, wait, so I'm actually answering the question. The question was, there is no reward in being a traditional woman. That was the actual question that I'm answering, right? And so that woman conflated it and said, oh, well, if you're traditional, you're just plain Jane and la la la. I'm not saying that. I don't think that if you're traditional, you have to be plain Jane. At the same time, I don't think that you have to wear all this fake stuff and you have to put on this mask and you have to put on this facade for someone to choose you.
No, that's not to be chose. I guess like some women, they're depending on their jobs or depending on what they do, they may have to wear makeup and may have to adhere to some kind of visual look, whether it be corporate or entertainment. I don't know if that takes away from their traits. There's a lot of women that are corporate, wear wigs, weaves, makeup, but they're traditional, or they're entertainers, but they're traditional. They may not be, but I just was understanding the correlation of, you can't be who you are, but yet you're not traditional.
No, but I was going according to what she said. She was the one
lady
that
was
said
saying
it.
that-
She was the one that said it, and that was her definition of what fancy is, and that was her definition of what a hot girl is by her own admission, right? And she was saying promiscuous, and she was saying doing this and doing that. That's what the woman literally said. So I was just going off the question and answering it according to what she said.
Yeah, got you. Thanks, Iz.